enjoy.
Yeah, man, I cannot express enough, y'all, how much I miss that man. Cause he taught me so much about music, but also just so much about life, about how to just treat people, how to treat someone that um would not socially be accepted at your level of status. That being said, he was always a giver, specifically music speaking. Man, he came before I even picked up a saxophone. He came to my elementary school when I was like in second grade and played clarinet, and he played When the Saints Go Marching in the gym. I don't remember anything else about that school, but I remember being in that gym and they had brown trimming and there's like yellow paint on the wall and the basketball goal. I looked to my right and it's this old man in like a suit, a bolo tie, like playing clarinet. Like not just like he ain't just playing, but he's like my soul is here. Like you were witnessing my claim to life. I was like, man, this whatever I was doing, I was like, man, it doesn't matter because this man right here is like really dealing with it. Whatever it is, I can hear it. I'm not talking to you. I don't know who you are, but I respect you. And then lo and behold, he was the lead alto player in the big band that my grandma was singing. So when I decided to like really play saxophone, like after like a couple months or a year, she's like, I'll introduce you to him. And when I met him, I was like, oh, I recognize you. You know, you came to my elementary school. He said, oh, okay, I remember that. And the funny thing he used to do is every time he would meet somebody new, because he used to give tours too of Jazz Hall of Fame. Every time he would meet somebody new, he would improvise them a song, and he would he would make it a point to say, "This song is your song. Nobody else will have this song. It is yours right now. So remember it how I play it." And when he played it, obviously, he's improvising. So of course he'll make a melody. He'll do this and that. He might not even remember what it is, but it's your song. It's yours and nobody else. And to me, his thought process, his philosophy of like really trying to live in the present, to live in the moment as a musician, but also as a meditator, as a philosophical thinker, like really trying to focus, hone in on the moment of what you're trying to do. I mean, there's a list of things you have to do to really get that to effect. And you have to know what you want. You have to set goals. You have to be able to define measurable goals to the things you want. But for him specifically, I mean, again, there's so many stories. I could talk about him for hours. But one thing that he instilled in me is you have to do you, as he always said. Like, do you. Something that Warm Daddy, Wessell Anderson, amazing saxophone player here in New Orleans, used to tell me, he's like, something that you have to embrace is that your sound is your sound. Whether that's tonal, physically, harmony, melody, all that, touch, rhythm, like what you sound like is you. And once you accept that and start to embrace what you have and polish that, then you'll be light years ahead of anybody else, because now you're measuring your abilities of your own. You know, it's this individualism is amazing. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah, man, I think Greg and I understand that 100% because we both, all three of us have this thing with these mentors who taught us to be good human beings first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's some stuff you can't get nowhere else. You sitting in their house, in their living room, listening to music, talking about all kinds of stuff. You know, like me and Al used to just, you know. So I know that level of love and trust that you can have with somebody. You know? Yeah, bro. That's killing, man.